Hey Corey, this is Eric with Web Ethics Solutions, and I wanted to give you a quick website review since we're going back and forth and talking. And I want to show you what we can actually do to improve your website. Okay, so let's dive in it. So, looking at your homepage, the first thing I notice is that um, when I scroll over your number, nothing comes up. Even when I click it, it doesn't go anywhere. So that's a major issue. What this number should do is it should be click to call. So when I hover over this, it should show me a number at the bottom left hand corner. And when I click on it, I should be able to call you from my computer. Either my Skype or my FaceTime should show up. So let me show you what I mean here. This is the website that we're about to finish. And when you scroll down, you can hover over this number here, you see, and then the bottom left hand corner you can see the number, phone number come up. If I were to click that, my Skype will come up or my FaceTime will come up depending on my setting. So you want to make it easy as possible for people to reach out and do business with you, right? You want to think of your website as part of your sales force. It's to help drive traffic for people to call you or email you, whatever it is you want them to do, so you can drum up business. So that's one thing that I noticed. The second thing I noticed is that your header here, it doesn't scroll down when I scroll down. And the issue with that is if I'm coming to your website and I scroll all the way down to your website, right, I have to go all the way back up to get to the top and go to the next page. So, for example, you see this header here. When the client scrolls down or a customer, they scroll down all the way to the page, and then right here are the other pages, so they don't have to scroll all the way back up. Again, that's just making your website user friendly. Right now, when they have to go all the way back up to the page, it's just not user friendly for the person that comes and visits your website, right? It's just making it harder than it needs to be. So that's another thing we would fix. Now let's scroll down and see what else here. This text here is too clogged up. This should be broken up. This should be capitalized, but this text is too clogged up. It should definitely be broken up. It's too looks too bunched up. So if you look at the text here, right, nice and neat paragraphs, big headlines, right, big headlines, nice and neat paragraphs. Everything's lined up. So that's how you want your text to be, nice and neat. You don't want it to be clogged up. Just looks unprofessional, right? Same thing with this website here, nice and neat paragraphs, nothing's clogged up, testimonials, right? And then this website here, these are all current clients that we just finished their website with, right? Um, Nice and neat paragraph here. There's no clogging. Everything is clean. Space is used correctly, right? Nice and neat paragraph here. There's no clogged up text. So that's one thing we definitely could fix for you here. And then this empty white space, this is typical of MoPro, where it's all these big white gaps. That's because they use a template, and they can't even fix that if they wanted to. All our websites are custom built, so we don't use templates. We're not plug and play. So that's not going to happen. There's supposed to be a little white space, but not these gaps. So that's something we can definitely fix for you. And again, here, the pictures and the text, see how it's uneven? Yeah, these should all be lined up. Um, and this should be capitalized. But this should all be lined up. The text, it shouldn't be uneven like that. Again, just like on this page, right? See here, all the texts are lined up. Doesn't look uneven. All the pictures are lined up. That's how you want your website to look. And again, this text, too clogged up. It can be broken into two paragraphs. Again, I will capitalize this headline. And then look at all this empty space here. Too much wide gaps. Again here, too many wide gaps here. It's like it's too much space here. Okay. For social, that's okay. Still too much space. This should be smaller. And then you don't have an active map. You have a map in the background that pinpoints your location. The issue with that is SEO, right? So if somebody goes and types in goes into Google and they type in landscaping, architecture, land planning in Utah, right? Um, you're less likely to come up in American Folk Utah. You're less likely to come up because you don't have that active map on your website. That's going to help with SEO and help you rank higher in the Google ratings. So let me show you what I mean by active website. See here, this is the active website. It has the reviews of the restaurant here, right? So these reviews, they're Google reviews. They're going to help you go up in ranking. The fact that you have them on your website, right? And this is an active website. Active map. People can click on, right? You don't have an active map on your website, so you want a map that's active, right? I can click on this, look at Google Earth, and then somebody comes here via mobile. They can just click on the directions and go to the business, right? Here, if I want to come to you, where would I go? I can't click any directions. It's just a map pinpointing where you are. It's not active at all. There's no SEO benefit to having that. So that's something that we can definitely fix for you. So let's go to your About page. Yeah, I would have centered this, made this smaller. This subheader is a little too big. And again, I would center that. And this text is way too clogged up. It looked like MoPro basically just copy and pasted. They didn't do any spelling. I mean, they didn't do any spacing for you. They just literally copy and pasted. Again, that's because MoPro is copy and paste. They use templates. They're drag and drop essentially, right? So this needs to be cleaned up. This needs spacing, and then you got this big white gap. So again, we look at the text here, and the text here, right? Clean. We go here. We look at the text here. Clean, right? It's not jumbled up. We go to the text here, the About Me page on this website. You see, it's not jumbled up. The text, nice and clean. Short paragraphs. I can read it. I don't get confused, and my head isn't spinning when I read this text. Unlike your website here, I'm just thinking, whoa, this is just way too clobbered together. Very unprofessional. And again, I don't blame you. I blame MoPro. Okay, so let's go to the testimonials page for you here, Corey. The testimonials page. It's okay. This could be centered and capitalized again. Look at all this empty white space. All this empty white space. With the testimonials, and I will also, just to give it some pizzazz, I could break these up to two. I would put pictures here, even if the pictures aren't that person. The testimony, as long as the testimonial is real, that's all that matters. So just to spice it up a little bit, but again, too much white space. Typical MoPro website. Let's go to the team page here for you, Corey. Again, the subheader is way too big. Look at all this white space. Team, this needs to be centered and capitalized, and this subheader needs to be made shorter. Yeah, your bio needs to be, the text needs to be not as clogged. The bio for Gwen isn't even there. It's just a big empty white space. There's no picture for Darren. Sean, that's okay. Still too clogged. Big white gap here. This isn't as bad. This is okay. Big white gap. There's no picture for this person. The headings could be improved. Big white empty space. Right? Again, we want everything clean. No white empty gaps. Everything clean and neat and readable for the client. See, like on this website of our clients. We want to make it easy. Okay, so let's go to the services page. And again, also what's weird is they have a tab that says services, and then you go down. I don't understand why that is. It should just be, unless there's multiple tabs under that. There should just be the service tab where you just click on that and it goes to service. To me, this just seems redundant where they have a team page and then you click down and it clicks team. Doesn't make sense. Services, again, too much white space here. Let's see, let's look at this. Landscaping. This big empty white space here. Again, empty white space. Typical Mode Pro. They don't use the spacing efficiently. And again, because they can't, because they use a template, because it's plug and play. All right, so let's go to the solar page here for you, Corey. Solar. Yeah, this text is too clogged up here. We could break that up. Look at all this empty white space. All this empty white space. Too clogged up paragraphs here. All this empty white space. This doesn't line up. All that empty white space. We can fix all that. Again, if you look here, the space, what we do is all used nice and neatly. There's no big wide gaps, right? Everything is lined up, nice and neat. Space is used efficiently. That's what you want. Easy to read for the person that comes and wants to do business with you. Okay, let's go to our clients page. Big white empty space. So we can definitely fix that for you. And then let's go to portfolio. We got a few pages on the portfolio page. Okay, that looks fine. Okay, that looks fine. I'm guessing these are just all photos. Big white gap here. Big white gap here. Let's see, housing development. That looks fine. Institutional schools. Big white empty space here. Parks. Big white empty space here. Religious. I'm not sure. When I click the religious tab, a photo pops up. That's kind of weird. Let's go to residential. So I'm guessing these other tabs don't even work. So, I mean, why even have them there? That just looks unprofessional. Okay, social. I'm going to be honest with you, Corey. Look, the social is not even needed. You're not a blogger. Your main business isn't one off of social media. It's nice to have. If you just have these social media tabs, that's enough. These social media pages where it's the plug-in and stuff, it's not needed. You don't want people to come to your website and look at your social media. You want them to come to your website, contact you, call you, so they can hire you to do services for them. You don't want them coming and looking at your social media. So we can get rid of that. The blog tab, again, you've never blogged. It makes it look like you're not keeping up with the business. And again, you're not a blogger, Corey. You are a business, and you're looking to for people to call you or email you to do business with you. So there's not even a need for a blog tab. We'll get rid of that. There's no need for the social tab. There's no need for the social page, and there's no need for the blog page. We'll get rid of that. That's just pages being used for no reason. News. Um, this looks like it hasn't been updated since 2015. Um, yeah, this is something again we can get rid of. That's not even needed. If you want this video and link it to your YouTube, you can put the YouTube tab, um, and then do it like that. But this whole social, all three of these pages are not needed. All right, let's go to your contact page here, Corey. Yeah, and okay, this is again, this is just a map that pinpoints your location, your directions. Kind of crowded. That's okay. All right, Corey. So I just want to give you that quick um, website review just to show you what we can do for you. All right. I look forward to doing business with you, and I'll talk to you soon. Take care. Bye bye.